Good morning everyone, welcome back to Honeybee Farmstead. I'm Mel and all the girls are here. Slightly later than I normally milk. I know that I'm always saying in my videos about routine for cows. It is well within the routine. I have to feed the babies and let them out into the pasture, and all these guys that came with me into here, which is a pain in the ass because I like to keep my milking area super clean with no chicken shit. Thanks ladies. Anyway, it was one of my children that said, Mum, you should show everyone how actually hard it is. And I was like, what do you mean? And they're like, with the video makes it look like it just pop, you go in and you get it done and it's all super easy. And I thought, actually, that's probably true. When they watch my videos, that's what they see. So I thought I'd show you guys just what's involved. I had to carry a washing basket out today with all my milking stuff and my cleaning bucket, because all those 3 bottles actually weigh a lot. And I can't carry it all because I only have 2 hands. I know, right? Then these little babies are going to get fed. And although I put it on a time lapse, my video before I time lapse it is about a 20-minute video. And that is why I time lapse it. Now I should, and I'm going to actually set you guys up, and I'm going to do a bit of the video normal speed. So you guys can hear the cute sounds and all the things that I experience, because I did notice that the time lapse sort of takes away the authenticity of the experience. So while we're at it, all the chickens are scratching around in the hay that the cows eating and all that. It's such a beautiful, really, I'm like a pretty experience. It's one that calms me. I don't know about all you guys, but animals just calm me. Like having them around or not having them around would just, like, my life wouldn't be as great. Like I really do love their beautiful calm energy. Hello little man. Little Jetson's come up to say hello. And we're in the process of taming him and the guy with the, I'll call him Pinky for you guys, because I don't know if Les and Megs want me to announce his name, or even if they've decided on a name. They were giving him a little nickname, but I know what their plans are with him, so I'll just call him Pinky because he's wearing a pink halter. But see how he's standing further back from me? He's not responding as well as Jetson is to the bull taming. Now it's super important. I don't know if any of you guys are interested, but I'm just going to say it anyway. We've had lots of advice from our cow experts about if we're going to keep a Jersey bull. We've had a lot of warnings and stuff about how feral Jersey bulls can be if they're not, if they're not sort of contained right and trained right. So from a very early age, we have to do a lot of training with them. And one of those things is, and it might look cruel to you guys, but it's actually not. It's just an inconvenience to them. That's probably the best way to put it. You put them on a lead. So all of these guys will go on one of these leads. You can see them around. Oh, hang on, over there. There's a yellow lead on. There's a red one here. There's a double lead there. And that's actually super important because it lets them know that I'm in charge. And they can't just go where they want, do what they want, especially this little guy here. He's actually quite pushy and he's showing very bullish behaviour, like he headbutts you and things like that. And we need to get him out of that really quick smart, because if they do decide to keep him as a bull, we want everyone to have the best experience possible. So I'm doing the same with Jetson, because we are going to keep him as a bull. He gets the same treatment, and I'll actually put you on a time lapse and I'll show you guys how it works. Don't fret, it's not bad for them. It doesn't hurt them in any way. It's just a bit of an inconvenience for them, but they get used to it. It's like when they quieten cows and stuff for shows. They quite often, that's part of their training. And I know that in America, there's a, I can't remember what it's called. I'll insert it here. But in high school, school kids get a cow each, especially in the country areas, and they quieten them ready for showing. So it's a really good skill to have. It creates a bond. There's little Jetson. It creates a bond between you and your animal. It also gets them really used to you handling them, because, you know, if there's medical procedures that need doing on them, or if they've hurt their hoof, or like Harvey's halter, he's done something and scratched himself on something and pulled it off, so I have to go down there today and take his halter off. But I'll show you. I might take you guys with me. If you can handle them, it's better for you, it's safer for you, it's better for them and safer for them, and just all round makes it a better, more pleasant experience. Check this out. All these nosy buggers have come out here to see what's going on and enjoy the day with me. I really truly am blessed. Check that out. What a cool place to live. All right, ladies, you're getting impatient. Let's start you milking and then we'll get everything else sorted. Hey, girls? Alrighty. Turn. Good boy. Come on. All right, you two boys are doing great. Baby, you always have to make it difficult. There we go. Now, hang on, babies. Come on, let it go around. That's it. One for you, one for you. Now these two, Hamburger here in the purple halter, and little man here, Jerry, we're calling him. They are the steers, so they're the ones that have had rings put on their balls, so they will not turn into balls. And we've noticed even in just that week that they've been like that. They're a lot quieter than the bulls, and they're a lot more friendly, a lot more placid, not as pushy, all those things. So you take all the testosterone out of them, they'd actually make, what are you doing? Make for quite a sweet little pet. What are you doing? Come on. You'll notice that I'm holding them down. That's to mimic how the mother's teats would be. I think it's one of the things that could have been causing their cough, the direction they were drinking, the way their necks were. What are you doing, sweetie? I think he's fighting the restraint. It's okay. Yeah, so these are all things that I've been learning off our cow experts, Jeremy and Jean. And if you haven't seen any of those videos, they're all there for you guys to... What are you doing? Come on, this is not normally how you drink. They might also not be overly hungry, considering every night they're eating 3 scoops between them of calf pellets. They're in the process of weaning now, so they'll be pretty much purely pasture soon enough. Oi, settle down. Yeah, so this is how it really looks without it being sped up and music put to it and glorifying it. What are you doing, sweetie? What are you doing, darling? Little pink halter is doing a lot better now. And today Jetson's going to play up, which is not really a big deal. That's why we put them on the halter. And they eventually learn to just stand pretty still. When you see a loose, see the loose restraint there? And you'll see them just drop their head and go really calm, and their eyes sort of go sleepy almost. That's submission, and that's great because it means they're used to it, they're not fighting it, and yeah, they're getting used to it. You're being very patient, Deirdre. Thank you. You're such a sweet girl, aren't you? Hey? Looks like your udder's pretty full too. You will probably notice once I've given them a bottle that they start to do a little bit of coughing. I've actually put it down to the fact that the formula, they react to the formula. I don't know why. It's 4 cattle and 4 calves. It even says it on the packet. I'm following all the directions. I've even, in the last week, been mixing it half Deirdre's milk, half formula, just to see if that helps. It hasn't really made much of a difference. Oh, you don't want to get an itch when your hands are full doing this. Yeah, it hasn't really made a difference. So I actually just think, and you know, to be honest, in all the years I've been raising lambs and stuff, it's actually the reason I started keeping goats, because formula always made my lambs sick. They get runny bum, they're not as healthy, and they tend to die more. And then I read about goat's milk and the fact that if anyone's got allergies and things like that, goat's milk is the best. So I thought, why not try it on sheep? So that was the start. I tried it on baby lambs. I also used to be a wildlife carer. I mean, I still am technically, but I just haven't had a baby in a while. And I raised joeys on goat's milk as well. And I tell you what, that works beautifully too. The success rate with raising joeys on goat's milk is so much higher than on any of the formulas they give you, and you pay a fortune for the formulas. So I will be getting back into goats. I tried to simplify for a bit because, you know, things are pretty hectic here at the moment, as you can see. But I will be getting back into milking goats, and I've got a beautiful friend who makes the most luxurious soaps and salves and body butters and things using goat's milk, and it's just beautiful stuff. Excellent for kids with eczema. Helps with gut health. It's pretty good stuff, eh? And it's interchangeable for all the other animals. So for some reason, you can give goat's milk to cows, sheep, pigs, joeys, like I said, and no reaction. Whereas pretty much all the other milks are not like that. So yeah, just a bit of helpful information for you guys. What you guys can't see, because it's on the other side of the camera, is that Deirdre has gotten out of this yard by pushing on the back gate, and she's standing out near my car and all the motorbikes, trying to hurry me along. Honestly, the chaos here, some days, makes you laugh. She won't go far because she wants her feed, but it's not how she's supposed to be behaving. Can you hear that? Behind me, it's mental, it's chaos. Feed the babies, get them out of here, get them in the sun, in the pasture. Hey, that's delicious. See the one in the blue collar? Standing nice and loose, head down, eyes relaxed. That there, Jerry, he's probably the tamest of the 3 of them. He's a little sweetheart actually, and he loves to smooch, don't you, baby? So what I do, it's not by advice or anything, but I just feel like it makes sense, is I'll let the one off that relaxes the quickest. So Jerry's staying there nice and calm and sweet. He gets off first and gets to go first. And only when they're standing calm. It's a kind of a bit like when I was taming Valley, which is still happening, by the way. That's why she's still wearing the chain. She's a bit crazy, this girl. But same rules apply. When she's standing calmly and relaxed, eyes half closed like little Jerry is here, that's when you can go. It's when you've submitted and you're relaxed. It's kind of like with dogs actually. It's a bit the same with all animals. Little man. Hear the cough? I swear it's the formula. I can't put it down to anything else because they don't cough any other time of day. I don't know whether How funny would it be if they were lactose intolerant? Go onto my Instagram and there's a poll running with a prize for who can guess the date of birth of Valley's baby. We're told it's in September sometime possibly. That's the closest we can get. And tell me if you think it's a bull calf or a heifer calf. So a heifer's a female. And the closest guess will win a prize. I've got a cool prize for you guys. Can you hear how he's breathing? Maybe over all the noise of all the animals. Hear that rattly breathing in and out? That's what made us think they were sick. But they're not. We've had their blood tested. They're happy as anything. I've shown you in some of the little videos through the last few weeks. Ah, you're finished. Ew. The reality of bottle feeding babies. She's a messy job. But yeah, as I was saying, the sound of his rattly voice when he's breathing in and out and his coughing was why we thought they were very unwell. However, we have had their blood tested and we have had it confirmed by the vet that it's nothing to worry about. It's not a disease or an illness or anything like that. It could have been put down to a number of other things like stress from being moved. They are only babies. A change in diet, some dust in the hay or in any of the pellets that they eat. It could be a number of things. So we've eradicated the risk of it being any of those things. The only thing we can't eradicate is the formula. It is the best formula you can get. Sadly, it does that to them sometimes. I'm guessing not all the time, or they would have pulled it from the shelves by now. But yeah, that's the reality of it. And we can't just take them off milk. They have to be weaned properly. They have to have all the nutritional things that they need. So we just kind of have to put up with it. And we know that they're not sickly in themselves. They run around and they play and they eat grasses. They run around and they eat grasses. They're perfectly healthy. And they eat calf pellets all night while they're in here in their nighttime beds. So they're doing great. Nothing to worry about. This girl loves bananas. Sorry about the view, but this was the best angle I could get you guys on to see everything. Nana, good girl. You saw me chasing chickens around. Sometimes this place is a freaking madhouse, seriously. I'll change this a little bit. Oh, crazy times. Normally, as you know, I have a child or another, one or the other of my children out here helping me. Tell you what, days like today makes me really appreciate their help, and I mean I always do, but also realise just how much help it is having someone there to do things with you. guys saw me just wash her eyes out. The last 2 days she's come in with a bit of like pussy looking eyes. I don't know what from. It's possible that one of these girls has rubbed their bum in her face and given her pink eye. I don't know. There you go. The other possibility is that she's tried to feed off her mum, as I've said before. Deirdre, not for you, you've had your breakfast. As I've said before, Deirdre's actually quite a messy, dirty cow. She's always got crap down her legs, all over her tail, and sometimes on the back of her udder when I go to milk. So there's a high possibility she's got pink eye from her mum, trying to feed off her mum. So what I've just used to wash her with is the warm soapy water that I used to wash her mum's udder. Now, I use doTERRA On Guard Cleaning Concentrate, which is perfectly safe for her eyes to be washed out with. It's diluted very, very weak anyway, but also it won't hurt her. We use it on us humans, so we know that it's good for them, and it will just clear it up. I just get the gunk out. It's nothing serious. Her eyes aren't bloodshot or anything. Yeah, sweet, do you want to try banana yet? Still don't like it? How about if I peel it? I just peeled the wax off these. Check out that. Oh, if she'll let me show you. Break it. That's it. Where they put the wax, no brown happens. So I wonder if that's just plain wax or if it's got something added to it. Begs the question, doesn't it? So always take the wax, stickers, all those things off and give it to them as natural as possible. I've seen cows eat all kinds of things, but get out. That's not yours. Banana. Not for you. That's your daughter's breakfast. Back off. There you go, sweetie. I'm going to take you off. Or you can stay on. Would you like to stay on? I think I'm going to leave you on because you're pulling still. Oh, you'll be glad for that camera angle now. Someone's decided to have a pee on set. Can't help it, can you, Prego? Hey? A lot better. Having this chain on her. Come on. I'm not putting up with that. Having this chain on her means that when she's walking around the paddock, she's constantly pulling herself up and having to respond to the feeling she gets behind her ears. When the halter goes tight, you can see it's actually not tight on her. I've got my hand underneath it now. Just looks tight on her face. I've had comments about it. It's just the way it sits. She's got a chubby neck, but she absolutely, it's nice and loose. We always make sure she's comfortable. Hey darling, how's that baby going? How's that baby going? Good girl. Yeah, good girl. We're going to let you go, but we like to do a little bit of a cuddle in the morning so you know that everything's okay. Doesn't love it. She will. She will, won't you? Jerseys are lovely, friendly, very lovely creatures. As promised, I'm going to take you guys down to see Harvey and to fix his little halter that hubby told me that there was a problem this morning. I wanted to show you this genius thing that Alex made for the back of the quad. This is just the old quad that we got with the sale of the farm, and we already had these, so I'll flip you around. Hi, chicken. So yeah, we already had these little trailers on our mowers at our other house, and they're super handy for like taking feed to the animals and things like that until we get we're saving up for like a Polaris or something to tote everything around. But he welded D-shackle onto the back of the tow ball so that I can, hang on, there we go, pop that through there, tighten it on. I don't know if you guys remember a video where we were touring the creek and stuff, and we had Brock in the trailer on the back, and we just had like a pin through it, and when we went over bumps the pin must have come out, and then went over another bump and the whole trailer came off and he flipped out backwards. It was pretty funny. If you don't remember seeing that one, go check it out. It gave us a bit of a laugh, that's for sure. So I'm going to fill that trailer up with hay and a bucket of something, some treats for Harvey. He loves his treats, and then we'll go down just in time to pick the kids up from school, and they can give me a hand getting Harvey over and getting the halter on properly.
One, two, three, go!
How was that? Bit of a different view. I decided to chuck his on the front while we went down the driveway. Little Miss Sheila is going to come with us pretty much every day to pick up the kids because Grace adores her. And as luck would have it, Mr. Harvey is right there. Did you see that halter hanging off him? That's not good. So I'm going to give him a feed and I'm going to fix that halter. Yeah, all you need to do is undo the nose bit. Hi, Harvey. Unclip it.
Look at it, Mum.
Hey, I got you. Undo it. Push it through. Undo that.
He looks pretty. Hey, big boy.
Don't pull on it. Try and do it while he's eating. Good boy, Harvey. He wants to send him. Oh, he's tipped it over. All right, hop in.
That's how you want it.
Good boy. Watch his horns. I'm going to go around the other side, guys, because you can't really see. Hey, baby. Hi, sweetie. How you going, sweet pea? We haven't seen you in ages. Look at your big tummy. Hey? Mr. T-Man, he's got the collar on. As you know, he snapped the other one. That's it.
If you didn't see it, then go check it out.
Good job, Noah. Do you want me to help you? There we go. Yeah. Hang on, what's happened? Is it twisted back?
Good.
Harvey, put it through quickly. Hold the camera. Watch this horn. Who did? At least get it on 2 holes, nice and tight. That's it, Harvey. That's it, Harvey. Good job, Harvey. Hey, handsome boy. Good job, Harv. Good job, buddy. All right, everyone out. And do you know how to drop the fence, Noah?
Yes.
Jax, do you want to pick the bucket up, sweetie? Take it back to the trailer. While he's eating, look at him, he's looking in great nick, aren't you, sweet pea?
Mum?
What, love? No, it won't. You want to hold it?
Oh.
Oh yeah, I reckon that might be what Harvey got stuck on and yanked it. You reckon?
Probably.
Should we do the sign off? Okay, go.
See ya.
Take 2. Okay. Are you watching?
Oh yeah. What?
So we've done all our chores today. The kids have come home. Happy days. The cows down here have got everything sorted. Oh, you're showing her belly button. How embarrassing. So they've got hay. Means the sheep will be over here soon harassing them for hay. We hope you enjoyed this video and have been enjoying following along on the farmstead. If you have,
Like, share, subscribe, comment, share below. Yeah, you heard that.
comment below. It helps us out heaps, and we love to know that you're enjoying our videos and what your comments are. I've asked you a few little questions through the video, so I'd love a response. We're gonna go up now. It's a cold day. Get that fire cranked and have a lovely warm dinner together.
Hashtag crazy bull.
We might write hashtag crazy bull. Oh, her little belly button's showing.
Hello.
All right, guys. We hope you have a fantastic night, and we'll see you on the next video. Bye for now. And that's all our afternoon chores done today as well. Harvey's busy freaking the kids out. He doesn't like it. Anyway, check out this guy. He's being crazy. Doesn't help that I just gave him oats. He goes like silly as. Typical bull.
Hello, people.
So we're gonna sign off for now. We've done all our jobs today, and we hope you enjoyed the video. He wants just get in the bucket. He thinks there's something in the bucket. Strings. That's it, Grace. Good job. He's just playing. He's a silly bull. He's just playing. Should we do the send off now?